Mic check.
Mic check. Mic check, check, mic check.
Chat, we here? We are totally freaking here.
Gorgeous people. Good morning. Good golly almighty. Thank God. Thank God. Been waiting all morning for this. Been waiting all morning for this. Good morning. Been waiting all morning for this, guys. All freaking morning for this. I can't freaking wait.
Oh, Gregory. Gregory, good morning.
Good morning, my guy. Good morning. Somebody get rid of these damn flies. Here, we're going to put the coconut right there. Yep. Oh, baby. Ladies and firefighter Chris, how you doing, man? Are you feeling better? Hope you're doing well, man. It makes me sad when our homies in here are going through stuff. You guys know I'm very passionate about health and wellness and all the sad stuff. Good morning, Charlotte loves the wiggles. Good morning, good morning. Yes, yes. Hello, baby face. Hello. We can get it out. You guys, you can laugh now. We can laugh now. We can all laugh now. It's funny. I get it. I get it. It's fine. I'm not going to ruin the fun. We can all make fun of me. I will take that. If it brings you joy, I will be the target and I will get obliterated. The boys cruise, good morning. Timothy, good morning.
It's fine. It's fine, Chris. It's fine.
It's all good, dude. It's all good. All right, here's the deal, guys. We've got a lot of stuff to harvest today. We have a lot of stuff to harvest. It's cucumber harvest day. It's tomato day. It is freaking huge. What's huge, dude? What has gotten huge? Charlotte, I can't believe that either, guys. Charlotte, that was insane. That was absolutely insane. Chris, what is huge, dude? What is gigantic, guys?
Good morning, everybody.
Timothy, good morning. Cheers, everybody. Cheers. America, 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 America. You guys got to help me get, we got to steer this live stream back into America. I love every country. I love them, guys. I love Saudi. I love, oh, the pill. Tanya. Top of the morning to you, Tanya. Top of the morning to you, girl. Yeah, there's America. Good morning, America. Good morning, America. We're going to turn this into the newest Good Morning America. Like the latest. What does Good Morning America talk about? We could talk about it. We could do it. We could do it. Oh, wow. That's the latest news? Wait, what is Good Morning? What does Good Morning America talk about? We're inside for a little bit today. We're gonna go back outside and harvest some cucumbers, but it's pretty wet outside. It's too wet, and I don't want to be. I don't want to be wet. I have no idea, Brenda. I don't even know either. It's the safari hat is the only thing. Everything else will be like beach. The shirt, the glasses. Dress for where you want to be, not where you are. Okay? Dress for where you want to be, not where you are. Amen to that, boys and girls. And a big cup of coffee. My gilly golly. My gilly golly. I tell you what, my last day on this earth, whatever my last day is, okay? I'm gonna tell you what, whatever my last day is. Michelle, I wanna be me. That's who I wanna be. I wanna just do what I feel. I wanna say what I feel. I wanna be how I feel. I want to cut up, have fun, laugh, crack jokes, not take life so seriously, eat good food, sit on my porch, drink good coffee, talk to amazing people, harvest my cucumbers, play with my son. That's it, Michelle. That's it, Michelle. And squeeze every last drop out of the lemon that we call life and enjoy every single day along the way. I know it's kind of hard to enjoy every day. I know we have to have bad days. That's what sucks, is I understand we have to have bad days. Because we wouldn't feel the good day if we didn't have the bad day. We wouldn't know what a good day felt like. You guys understand that, right? You guys understand that, right? We wouldn't know what a good day felt like if we didn't have a bad day. You got to kiss a few bad kissers to be able to tell who the good kisser is, right? All right, Good Morning America talks about national headlines, government updates, and major legal or investigative reports. What is something you guys want to dig into right now? We could go we could just go full steam ahead on the most controversial, ridiculous, breaking national news that is absurd. My Google searches are crazy, guys. Oh, God. That's not really breaking news. My God. Lindsay Clancy. Okay, I saw that the other day. All right, hold up. Who the hell is Lindsay Clancy? We're all going to learn this in first degree bang bang. Wow. Lindsay Clancy. Do we all know what this situation is? Do we all have any idea, guys? Lindsay Clancy. I've seen this a couple times. What is going on, guys? Oh, my God. Lindsay Clancy. Have you guys heard of this? Have we heard of Lindsay Clancy? No idea? All right, so here's the deal. Lindsay Clancy is on trial right now for first degree bang bang. That's what we're going to say, okay? That's what she claims postpartum. She's claiming postpartum for first degree bang bang of 3 children, 3 kids. She's going with the insanity defense. Why can people just take insanity, just claim insanity when they do something insane? I don't believe that we should allow anybody to have anything called insanity that covers up bad decisions, like things that they do that are bad. Summer said she's over-medicated by the medical pros. Yeah, Michelle, we're talking about Lindsay Clancy, guys. No, the Massachusetts lady. Apparently, she choked 3 of her offspring. Guys, I'm just finding out about this. Hang on, this is breaking news. Hang on. Okay, so she was a nurse practitioner. I think we need to break it down more so we can find out what the deal is. Lindsay Clancy is a former labor... What? What the fuck? How could you bring so many children into this earth, into this world, and then take them out of this world? You think her husband did it? Yeah, she's pleading the 5th, guys. She's pleading the 5th. I think she's pleading the 5th. We're going to get into it. Hang on. All right, so Lindsay Clancy is a former labor... I need one more sip of coffee, guys. Lindsay Clancy is a former labor and delivery nurse from Duxbury, Massachusetts. Shout out to Massachusetts. I know we got a couple mass in here. A couple mass holes in here. She's on trial for choking her 3 young kids, Cora, age 5, Dawson, age 3, and Callan, 8 months old, in January of 2023. First of all, it's 2026. Why is she not already behind bars for life? I don't understand that. And I don't want to jump to conclusions, guys. So all I know right now is that's what she's on trial for. We don't know if she's guilty or not, so I don't want to jump to conclusions. But if I do, somebody reel me back in, please. After the situation, she jumped from a second. What? This is fucking crazy. Thank you for whoever recommended this. This is insane, guys. What is wrong with us? Why do we like the freaking grimy stuff? What is wrong with us as humans? Do you guys know true crime is like the #1 like podcast topic in the world right now? That's all Cass listens to. That's all my wife listens to. I'll walk in the kitchen on a Sunday morning in a great mood, smiling over like the sun in the sky. And all I hear is like somebody taking somebody behind the woods to a shed on a tree. And it's just like, damn, dude, let me try to see the good in the world. Okay, so after she did this, guys, apparently she jumped from a second story window in an attempt on herself, and she was left paralyzed from the waist down. Okay. Here, a couple things are going through my mind. If she wasn't guilty and she was under this much pressure, like imagine yourself, like let's just take away whatever you think is the truth, whatever you think she's guilty or not. Let's put yourself in the human's shoes. If you were being charged with what she's being charged with, and you have the national media, social media, everybody's dogging on you, you're probably getting, a lot of hate online and stuff like that. And in person, hang on, chat. I got to mute real quick. Bam. You're probably getting a lot of hate, a lot of scary things are happening, a lot of stuff like this. I'm not saying I would do it from a second story building, but I would probably be going pretty crazy too. I'd be pretty paranoid, pretty insane feeling. I would do a lot of weird things too if that was probably happening to me. So I don't think her jumping from the second story indicates that she's guilty or not guilty. I think it indicates that she's under a lot of freaking pressure. Okay? That's just what I'll say. Secondly, if you're trying to, I don't think 2 stories is high enough. That's all I'm going to say. 2 stories is not, second story is like the top of my garage. That's 10 feet, guys. That's like, I did that when I jumped off of my truck bed. All right. It happened in 2023. Lindsay Clancy sent her husband. Right. This is what we're getting to. Yeah, there's more to it, Tanya. So Lindsay sent her husband out on errands. Do we know what the errands were, guys? What errands did Lindsay... Wait, did she send her husband on errands? Send her husband out to do. She sent her husband, or he was going in anyways? Oh shit, we have final text. We have final text from Lindsay to her husband. Hang on, guys. Oh, wow. So she said, any chance that you want to do takeout from a local restaurant? All right, she's 36 years old, guys. 36 years old, got baby meds and dinner. Okay, so they were going to dinner at 3V, a restaurant called 3V. And used exercise bands. Here we go. We literally, I swear to God, I'm not Lindsay Clancy. I swear to God, I'm not. I have these for court purposes. We have exercise bands. These are confidential items in the trial. We have them for researching purposes only. This is what was used. This. Cass uses these a lot. Cass is not going crazy, and I've never been on errands. She's never been like, hey, you need to go on errands. It's a little weird. A little weird. It's a little concerning. All right. The legal stance. Clancy has pleaded not guilty to 3 counts of bang bang. The defense, her attorneys argue, this is the argument, that she is not criminally responsible because she suffered from severe postpartum psychosis, bipolar disorder, and a debilitating health crisis worsened. Here's what we were talking about. We were just talking about this two nights ago, guys. And I want to be very careful when I have this conversation. You guys know I'm very open. I'm very direct. You also know that I can be wrong a lot. And I'm cool with that. But one of the beautiful things about life these days and age, and what I want to encourage more of us to do, is to say our opinion, even if it's disagreed on, even if it's not even like fully majority of the population agrees. Just say how you feel, guys. She was on a high dose of prescribed psychiatric medications. I want to know what she was actually on. What was Lindsay Clancy medicine she was on? This is you. I'm just going to say the facts. A lot of these cases, a lot of these crazy cases, tell me if I'm wrong, guys. A lot of these crazy things that you see happen like this, we usually find out that there's some kind of involvement with like psychiatric medicine. I don't know if I think that's like the antidepressants, the anxiety meds, not even the anxiety meds, more like the antidepressant, the SSRI stuff. Is that what we're getting at? And I know percentage of population in USA that is on antidepressants. About 15%, 1 in 6 adults. Now, obviously, 1 in 6 adults are not going to go and do this, guys. So we can't put all the blame on that, okay? I'm not even going to do that. I'm not going to put all the blame on it. I'm just going to say there's some correlation to all these big events. You know, the national headlines, the big things that happen like this. And my research and experience, a lot of them are on the same thing that Lindsay Clancy was on. And a lot of times they go and blame it on the same thing. Not saying that it's bad. I'm not saying that it's that's the reason. All I'm trying to do, and I guess I'm getting at, is that something's fucking off with those things. We have to look further into those things. That's it. I've never seen a tree hugger hippie that's in nature all day long and, you know, drinking good red wine at night and coffee in the morning and, you know, buttermilk biscuits and I don't know, man. I don't see the people that are living a calm, mentally balanced life, low in medication use, doing a lot of these things. You just don't. You just don't, guys. It's usually like, where was she at? Mass, right? Was Lindsay Clancy living in a huge major city? Here's what I'm trying to get at. No, she was not. Duxbury, Massachusetts, coastal residential town in Plymouth County, 30 to 45 minutes from Boston. Okay. What I'm trying to get at, it's usually the people that are like on all these meds in big cities under an immense amount of stress that just snap. They just snap. And for whatever reason, they always claim insanity. What's up, Stan? What's up, Stan? There's no excuse. There's no excuse. Wait, Sunny Day said I was on them once and my husband said I was crazy and needed to get off them. Never again. Yeah, dude, the ringing's back. It's the damn, I know what it is. It's the freaking fridge, man. It's the freezer. How's that now? I turned the background noise off. It might not be better. I don't know. I can't unplug the freezer though. That's the bad part. So I'm not saying it's the medicines, guys, or I don't even, do we call them? That fixed it? Nice, man. Nice. I'm not, by the way, you guys can totally disagree. We're talking about the Lindsay Clancy situation, the mother in Boston, Mass, who choked out 3 of her kids. Okay, that's what it is, guys. She's claiming insanity. She was on a bunch of meds. It was antidepressants. What was the actual medicine that she was on? What medicine was Lindsay Clancy actually on? Does anybody know what the actual medicine was? Tiffany, good to see you, girl. Yeah, Lorazepam. That's the one, guys, right? Lorazepam? Yeah. And they were switching, I heard that they were switching the medicines like every single week. Yeah, 13, so 13. No fucking way. No way. How many medicines was Lindsay Clancy on over the last 6 months before her crime? No freaking way. Wow. So she was on a lot, guys. Yeah, she was on a lot. The point is, guys, before we go any further, the point is, yeah, 13. K-Rob said 13. That's 2 people that said 13, guys. 13. Listen, I have Crohn's disease, and I've had to take medicines in the past and stuff for Crohn's. And I've had it for 16 years, guys. I don't even think that I've been on 13 different medicines. That's insane. That's insane. Tiff, you think the husband had something to do with it? You think the husband had something to do with it? Do we think the husband had anything to do with it? I don't know. From the information I have, I don't think the husband, he remarried within 4 months? Well, regardless of that, if he had to put up with her crazy ass, I bet he did remarry in 4 months. I don't know if that's a sign that he was guilty of it. He's a shit, Abby. He might be a shit. There's no evidence. Tiff, I'm listening to myself. What do you mean? What did I say? What did I say? No, I'm saying, no. What I said was, if he had to deal with a wife who was capable of doing that to her kids, I'm sure that he had to put up with a bunch of crazy other shit too. That's what I'm saying. It's like there's clearly an indication that she is crazy. Guys, do we all agree that if she's guilty, oh, that's what you're talking about. 4 months and remarried. But what I'm saying is maybe he was sick and tired of her for like a year. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying that like maybe he felt trapped in this relationship with this crazy lady because, dude, that's all I'm saying. I'm speaking for why didn't he help? Okay, all right. Maybe he did. Maybe he tried to. I don't have all the information, Tiff. I am 9 minutes into learning about this. All right. Listen, I can handle it. I can handle the pushback. I can handle it, guys. I can handle it. No, Tiff, what I'm saying is, if he remarried in 4 months, no, I'm 9 minutes in. I didn't even know who Lindsay Clancy was 9 minutes ago. No, you can fight. I love it. I like it rough, chat. I like it rough. I had no fucking clue about this, guys. I saw it in the chat like a day ago. Somebody said the word Lindsay Clancy or something, and then somebody said it this morning. So hang on. All I'm saying, yeah, I don't fucking watch any news, guys. I really don't. I have no idea. I couldn't tell you anything about mainstream news, guys. I really couldn't. But here's all I'm gonna say, okay? So there's the disclaimer, okay? Yeah, Zach didn't fucking know. Zach doesn't know anything. Zach doesn't even know what time the sun comes up in his backyard. Zach is oblivious. I love you, Zach. I'm throwing shots now. I'm just throwing shots at everybody. I love you guys. No, listen, Zach knows a lot. Zach's a good friend from growing up. He can take it. I know he can take it. He takes it every night. He's good. Listen, any man, and this goes for women too, guys, if a wife is capable of doing this to her kids, let's for a second take the stance that she is guilty. Let's just say that, okay? Let's just take the stance that she's guilty. Do we think that's the first crazy thing that she's done in her house? It's not like she just went from baking cookies and giving back massages to her husband and sitting on the beach and loving life to strangling 3 kids. Right? And ladies, moms, if you guys disagree, please come out of the woodworks and tell me how it is. All right. I know what I don't have experience with postpartum depression. Okay, I'm gonna ask Cass. Was she a great mom? Wait, so are we taking, and this is fine because I want to learn, are we taking the argument that she went from perfectly fine? I'm literally asking the question. Okay, so she was a very good mom. So that's multiple people that have said she was a very good mom. So we have evidence. You guys got to educate me, okay? You got to educate me. Let me know, guys, because I don't know. I wonder if there was other slip-ups, though, along the way, because typically somebody doesn't go from taking the lives of 3 people to being like an angel the day before. Do they? They do? Can they? They can when they're chemically altering their brain. Hormones? Just educate me, guys. Seriously. Because I'm now 12 minutes into this. Yeah, they're gonna educate. K-Rob, I'm in dangerous waters. I understand, guys. I fully understand. And all the moms in the chat, I love you so much. Cass, I love you. I'm not even picking sides, guys. Literally, I'm not. Excuse the ignorance. I have started the conversation with like, there is ignorance that is leading every word that I'm saying. I do not know the case. I have never been postpartum. I have never given birth. I have never been a mother. My wife and I have a 9-month-old kid, guys, and we are learning every single day about it. And yes, I have seen cases where Cass will be in a great mood and then just get like really like kind of like agitated and frustrated and all these things. But I could never imagine Cass doing that kind of thing. I could never imagine her doing that thing. I've seen it too, guys. I've seen it like, and I'm not, I'm sure Cass would be very open about it. All mothers go through this, guys. So it sounds like to me, from what I'm seeing in the chat, there's a lot of moms, there's a lot of people that have experience with postpartum, either depression or postpartum agitation, all these things. It sounds like you guys, I'm literally just stating facts, so nobody, or not even facts, just observations. It sounds like we're kind of seeing where Lindsay was coming from. Is that a fair way to put that? Like, Not saying that she was right as she did it, but we're saying that she needed help. She needed help. She didn't get the help, and somebody failed her. Whether that's her husband, whether that's her doctor, whether that's her friends. If she had outcries, I hear that she had outcries, and nobody helped her. But so her doctor can be. But who would? Did she have a virtual doctor? Did she have? Was it a virtual doctor? You know what's crazy about a lot of these times? They all just sign off on things. They just hear, oh, I'm feeling this, and they sign off on a million different things. Virtual communication. So the doctor never even saw her in person. Never even saw her in person. Never evaluated her personally. Never had conversation to see patterns, speech patterns, emotions, tonality. Yeah. Hey, can we all just agree for a second that whatever she experienced with doctors, that's like fucking unfortunately common. That's unfortunately common. I had a colonoscopy a couple years ago where they stick a tube into you and they look at your insides and your bowels and stuff to see the status of everything, to see how healthy your insides are. It was like I had to call my doctor, multiple doctors, dozens of times just to get the results of the test. And they never even read the test. They just did it. And my own doctor admitted, he's like, oh, I didn't even look at the pictures or the imaging. And this was like weeks later. I was like, can you please go look and give me your opinion? And just tell me. And then he just calls me back like days later. And he's like, yeah, everything just looked good. They don't look at anything anyways, unfortunately. I'm just being honest. And if there's any DRs in here right now, I know you want to be good to human beings. I know you got into this industry to help people. So please do that. Don't be blinded by the money or blinded by the amount of patients that you can see in one day. That's not what you got in this for. You got into it to help people. Please do that. You can still do that. Don't fall sheep or fall prey to the pressure to make more money and see more patients and fill your entire calendar with 50 patients per day. Take care of a few patients. Who remembers the old days when doctors saw just a few patients in one day and they knew every single patient? They knew their daughter, their son, their kids. They asked questions about each other. Yeah. Who remembers those days? Now the doctor doesn't even know your name. You walk in, you're a number, and they're out within 3 minutes. Okay, so what? Lindsay Clancy, guys. That's the conversation. Lindsay Clancy, she choked her 3 kids out. We have some agreements in the chat. It seems like we have some disagreements in the chat too, guys. I don't have a stance yet. Trust me, I'm gonna have a stance. I don't have a stance yet, guys. I don't have a stance yet. I don't have enough information. I'm just now collecting the information. I'm just now getting word of this. We have news crews already dispensed to her house to get more information, guys. All I know is this lady was on 13 different meds within a couple months span. She apparently was a very good mother. I've got that information. She was a great mother. She did all the right things. She took care of her kids. And then all of a sudden, she choked them all out. Okay? Thank you, Abby. I'll give my opinion. I'll have an opinion, but I don't want to have an opinion until I get some more information. I got to get some more information. That's what I don't understand. I don't understand that, Tiff. She jumped off the second story. For those of you that don't know a second story, guys, a second story. If she was attempting to no longer be here anymore, she jumped feet first. This is what Tiff said. So, Tiff, I'm putting the pressure on you now. The facts are coming from Tiff. She jumped feet first off the second story. If you guys don't know what the second story is, it's like the top of a minivan. It's like jumping from that flag, guys. You know what? Matter of fact, I'm gonna climb up there and jump down and land on my feet right now. It's not a far drop. It's not a far drop. Honestly, I don't know how she's even, if she's paralyzed from the waist down, that's what I got. How the hell does that even happen? How old is this lady? Hang on. Lindsay Clancy age. She's 36. So she was 32 at the time of the incident. I am, Tanya. I'm going to go look more into this after. So, hang on. What's the motive? What is the motive? Do we have a motive, or is she just saying, I don't know what happened, I went crazy? Oh, we're going down the rabbit hole. What is Lindsay Clancy motive for what she did? No fucking way, Tanya. Hey, be honest. If they went through your Google searches right now, would you look bad? Would you look bad if they went through your? Oh. By the way, this entire conversation is brought to you by Once and Upon a Time coconut water. Drink coconut water, make you super hydrated. It will keep you from going crazy, okay? It will keep you from going crazy. It'll make you feel like you got $1 million in your pocket when you only have 1 penny. Amen. And if you jump from the second story building and you drink coconut before, you will not break your feet. You will land in a perfect position. Okay. What was the motive for what she did? There has to be a motive, guys. Even if they question her in court and say, Lindsay, have they questioned her in court? Have they said, Lindsay, what was the reason you did that day? All right. So Google says, because Google's right, the motive for Lindsay Clancy depends on whether her actions were stemmed from a severe mental health crisis. She was afraid she couldn't raise the kids. What? No, God. No way. You guys, are you? Holy shit. This is getting better and better. That's in the husband's Google searches? That's in the husband's Google searches? I don't have to be a judge. I don't have to be nothing. I'm a human being. I'm going to tell you right now, that husband's, I don't want to say it. Damn husband needs to be questioned. The husband needs to be questioned. Are you kidding me? The husband Googles, wait, we're going to pull up his Google searches. What? I need another sip of coffee for this. Hang on. Is this all over TikTok? I need it. Wow. Okay, I don't have, listen, I have on my Google searches like best time to plant basil in Colorado. Like I don't even, shit. Okay, hang on guys. All right, first the motive and then we're going to the husband's search history. If you want to really find out who somebody is, go to their search history, by the way. All right, listen. The motive for Lindsay Clancy depends on whether her actions stem from a severe mental health crisis, which she's kind of claiming, or calculated intent, which is the central debate of her ongoing trial. Her defense argues she had no rational motive and was instead trapped in a psychotic episode caused by postpartum psychosis and over-medication. Prosecutors argue that she acted intentionally and planned the entire situation. After reading that paragraph right there, just that paragraph, just what I just read, with the little information that I have, if you just gave me that paragraph and you told me you have a mother of 3 young kids, you have, right, and I'm married to a mother. And she's postpartum depressed and not even depressed, but also just postpartum stress. Like, just, I mean, how many mothers in here have been postpartum and just screamed into a pillow or something? You're going on low sleep, you're going on stress. I'm now at the point in this conversation where I'm starting, and fuck, I don't want to say this because you guys might like, you know what? Regardless of what anybody's going to think, okay? I'm starting to see through her lens a little bit. Does that make me bad? Does that make me bad? Does that make me crazy? I'm not justifying if she did it. No, I'm not. There you go. Exactly what Tiff said. Holy shit. Holy shit. Exactly what Tiff said. I'm not justifying. We got to get rid of the flies. Holy crap. I'm not saying that if she's guilty that that's the right step to take. She took the wrong step, but she was in the right water. Like I think she had a reason to feel how she felt. Can you imagine being on 13 different psycho medications over 3 or 4 months? First of all, when I drink caffeine, I'm ready to run through a wall, just so you guys know. And I'm halfway through my coffee right now. So, like, I'm not on any kind of meds like that, guys. I'm not on any psycho meds. But I can tell you what, if I was, I'd be pretty fucked up too. I think my mind would be pretty wild. Okay? Like, everybody has past. We have things that we've been through. We've had things that have altered our brain and our perception of the world. We all do, man. We all have trauma. We all have voices in our head. We all have we all have parts of our past that have been traumatic or hard or dramatic. And I'm sure if you take things that are going to alter your brain activity, the chemicals in your brain, you're going to have some crazy thoughts too. Let's just be honest, guys. Let's just be honest. So, and another disclaimer, guys, I'm now 18 minutes into learning about this for the first time. So that's where I stand. Some of you guys have been watching this all week or all month. But I'm going to tell you right now, whether she's guilty or not, the psycho meds, the medicines, the people and the support group around her need to be investigated. That's what I'll say. That's what I'll say. The support group around her needs to be investigated. And I hate to point the finger at the doctors because that's not, they're just going to get out of it. You guys understand that, right? The doctors aren't going to have anything to do with this. I feel like that's the case. They're just doing what they're told to do. They're just writing prescriptions. What the worst part about all this is? The worst part about all this is, guys, is any of those doctors, there's a million Lindsay Clancy's out there. You think that's the only one? You think she's the only one that's been on 10 different medications in a couple months? There's a million. There's a million. There's hundreds of thousands, whatever the number is. There's a lot. There's a lot. There's a lot. And it might not be ending up in choking 3 kids. It might just be punching holes in walls, going crazy, all these crazy things. Okay? So, the husband, okay? The husband. We need to get surgical on this husband. We need to find out who the hell this husband is, what his deal is, and what his Google search history is. Because I got a feeling he's not looking up recipes for cornbread. Who is Lindsay Clancy's husband? Somebody remind me in about 20 minutes, about a few minutes, we need to go harvest cucumbers. We are going to cut it short. We will continue this tomorrow morning. You guys like this? This is fun, huh? This is cool. I'm so unaware of things. Like I said, I just 20 minutes ago found out who Lindsay Clancy is. I don't know any of this stuff, but I need to. I like learning about it. I like learning about these things. All right, Patrick. We know Patrick, right? What other Patricks do we know, guys? SpongeBob. Patrick and SpongeBob. He's a little fucking creepy, right? The big fat starfish. Big fat Patrick. He's a little creepy. Do we know any other creepy Patricks? He says those shorts remind him of me. Hey, tomorrow we're gonna finish it up, Tanya. We're gonna find this whole freaking trial. Okay, we know Patrick's, right? Patrick's a little creepy, right? Sorry to any Patricks in the chat. All right, Patrick Clancy, the former husband of Lindsay Clancy. He returned home from running errands on January 24th, 2023 to discover that their 3 young children had been strangled. Okay, so I'm coming home, finding that out. I'm flipping shit. Damn flies. I'm flipping shit. Witness testimony. During Lindsay Clancy's trial at the Plymouth Superior Court in Mass, Patrick Clancy took the stand as a key prosecution witness. He detailed his experience on the day of the situation and testified about his former wife's severe struggles with postpartum mental health issues. Final communications. So you guys think Patrick is the monster? How many people think Patrick should be looked at more in this situation? Say Pat, P-A-T. P-A-T in the chat. I'm sensing that you guys think Patrick is onto something. Say P-A-T in the chat. Tiff said Pat. Vaughn laughed. Say P-A-T in the chat if we think Patrick has something to do with this, guys. No, my mother said Pat. Are you freaking kidding me, guys? Pat, say Pat in the chat. Pat in the chat. If we think Pat is a little bit guilty with this. It's tea time. But these people are young, so well, you can't say that because like young people are crazy too. But what's the chances that 2 young people that just became parents could be behind this? Like, I get one, I understand one person going crazy, right? Like the chances of that happening are higher. The chances of 2 people, a husband and a wife, going crazy and doing this, I feel like it's almost impossible. They have a kid that's 5 years old, so they've made it through 5 years of being parents. That's a long time, guys. That's like, there's like 5 years of evidence and track record that they're not bad people. And then for them both to go and do this is a little bit freaking weird. Anyways, final communications. The trial revealed the final text exchanges between the former couple. Patrick had stepped out to run errands. He went to go get dinner and I don't know, dry cleaning, something else. He went to go get dinner though, I know that for sure, to pick up a takeout order just hours before the tragedy. Patrick texted Lindsay. Wow, that's fucking weird. He texted Lindsay and said, "You're a good mama." To which she responded with affectionate emojis. And he's already remarried. When did Patrick Clancy remarry? Manipulation? Yeah. No, people are crazy. We're all a little crazy, but the world's insane. 100%. Patrick Clancy married Rachel Danis in April 2026. Oh, guys. So he just remarried. 3 years. You guys said 3 months. Maybe he got with the girl a couple. Yeah, okay. Now that's pretty fucked up. If I lost my 3 kids to a wife, I don't think I'd be dating another girl in 4 months. Are you kidding me? It'd be like 10 years, dude. That's insane. That's insane that he's out dating or being intimate or hanging out. If that's the case, correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Did he start dating and like hanging out with this girl 6 months after all this happened, and then he just married her in 2026? Because it says he got married in April of 2026. When did the freaking trial start? When did Lindsay Clancy's trial start? There's no damn way this guy... Oh, July 2026. But he knew the trial was going to start. How the hell do you go and get married and start another family when you're on trial for like... You're involved in a trial for 3... How do you go and do that? That's the last thing I want to do is start a new marriage. That's weird, guys. I'm going to say this. If I lost 3 kids to my wife, it would probably take me... I'm not going to say... I'm young, so I'm not going to say never. I would never move on and have a new... Even if something as devastating as that, I would like to believe that I would eventually at some point feel a family aspect again or have kids again or something. I'm young. If I was older, much older, okay, I get it. That'd probably be that'd be the last thing. But I could wait 10 years. I'd say, dude, I don't even know if 10 years, probably about that 10 to 15 year mark where I would feel like I would step back out into the world. And I say that as somebody who hasn't been through that situation. And to be honest, there's probably another side of me that says I would never be able to do it again. I'd never be able to trust again. Who knows, right? I might never. I don't know. I haven't been in that situation. And there's a difference between like marrying somebody and, you know, getting your freak on. Okay, we all need to get our freak on every now and then. But like at least 3 years to get your freak on. That's a long time, man. You're going to be at least 3 years. But if I was in that situation, it would be 10 or 15 years before I ever even thought about falling in love again or trusting somebody to have a kid again. I don't know if I ever could. There's a 50% chance I never could. That's crazy. All right, so what are his? Let's do this. We'll end on this, guys. We're gonna end on this because we gotta harvest some cucumbers. All right. You guys are awesome. Thank you, guys. And please feel free to push back and call me wrong. I don't even care, guys. It's totally fine. I want the opinions. I want everybody's opinions. What was Patrick Clancy's search history? Lindsay Clancy. Patrick did it. Laura said Patrick did it. No, listen, dude, I can totally handle it, guys. I'm a big boy. You can give me all the pushback in the world. Trust me, like, I try to be 100% open to being wrong. I think a big skill in life, a big skill that we all need to get better at, and it would make us better people. It'd make us smarter. It'd make us more stable. It would make us much, much better people to be around if we could take critique. My God, what is wrong with human beings that we can't take critique? You guys realize, like, critique is not, you have to be able to separate the person giving the critique and just look at the critique in a black and white situation. Like, we have to be more healthy when we get critique. Like, you would learn so much. You would get so much better at everything, guys, if you would take critique. I don't give a lot of advice. I don't try to sit here and that's not what I do. And I've told you guys before, I do give advice on things that I'm very comfortable in, and like gardening, farming, homesteading, fitness, things that I feel like I know about or that I've at least experienced. But I'm gonna give you some advice right here, okay? I'm not the master, emotional whatever guru. But I'm gonna say this:
if you can learn to take criticism, I think your life would greatly improve. And if you can toughen the callus that you get criticism and not feel like it's an attack, don't feel like it's a personal attack on your values, on your character, on anything. People can just shout it. You will learn more, you will grow more. And if you're willing to change your opinion, if you're willing to take that criticism, change your opinion, and admit I was wrong, I'm now feeling like this, I now have this stance, you'll be a wonderful human being to be around. I'll tell your ex-boyfriend, Abby. Guys, take criticism. We have to be more, and I think it just stems from being insecure, 100%. If you know somebody, or if you are somebody that can't take criticism, particularly in a certain subject, in a certain area, you should look in the mirror and wonder, where is the insecurity that you have around that topic? And why can't you take criticism in that area? Because if you can't, I'm just saying, guys, there's probably a lot of insecurity around that subject, that when people poke at it and prod at it and give you criticism, you need to discover that insecurity so you can build it up and build that foundation, and then you can start taking shots. Okay, that's the only advice I'll give this morning. All right, Patrick's search history, and then we're harvesting cucumbers, boys and girls. Court testimony focused on the digital footprint and search history of Lindsay Clancy rather than her husband, Patrick Clancy. All right, so that's the court testimony. Digital evidence presented at the trial detailed Lindsay's searches regarding mental health, medications, and methods. So she clearly knew that she was a little bit off, or she had some things going on mentally, right? If she's searching that stuff. If she's researching it, then it's obviously a conversation that she's having. While Patrick's device data primarily showed routine activities and supportive text messages. So he was clean. He said, "You're a good mama." How fucking crazy is that, by the way, to say you're a good mama and then hours later she allegedly does that. That's pretty wild. Where do you find his search history? The airbag thing, right? Did he search up how to deactivate airbags? I'm not seeing anything, guys. There's a lot of search history about mental health that she was doing. Snowman picture. There's a lot to uncover, guys. Tomorrow, we're going to get more into Patrick, okay? We're going to go more into Patrick. We're going to find out what the hell Patrick did, because we're not talking about the innocent SpongeBob Patrick. We're talking about Patrick Clancy. Oh, I'm on Google. I don't like to use ChatGPT for this kind of stuff. I feel like ChatGPT is not the best with like the latest information. It's kind of, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but it finds like, it's like generic information. Like when I want top of the line, like immediate stuff, I'm either going to the source. Should we take a trip to Lindsay Clancy's house to ask her questions? I'll bring you guys. Where is Lindsay Clancy? Oh, she's in the hospital. All right, we're not gonna do that, guys. That might be. We're not doing that. I'd be scared. I'm not doing it. Let me see a picture of this chick. Actually, let me just let's get an idea of. Oh wow. All right. Wow. You know, it's crazy when there's like a 3 or 4 year trial of things, man, it wears on people. It wears on people. She looks like just tired, guys. And I'm not judging her appearance or anything. I'm just saying that like all I see is the court images of her like speaking into the microphone and stuff. And it just, guilty or not, it's sad to see a human being's go through years and years and years of questions and public scrutiny, you can see it on their face. It wears on people. Regardless of the verdict or anything that we're coming to, I'm so thankful that we're free. We're hanging out here this morning and we're not having to go through this kind of pressure. That sucks. That sucks. That's a lot, guys. Anyways, I'm a free man, so I'm going to go to my garden and harvest my cucumbers. And it's a beautiful freaking morning outside, so let's do it. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys for being mature. Thank you guys for dealing with me and all my ignorance and opinions. And that was cool. Thank you guys. Tomorrow we will finish this up. We will find out what Patrick Clancy's search history is. We're gonna look more into Patrick Clancy. I want to know also what her search history is with the medications. I want to look more into the doctors, what those conversations were, how many doctor's appointments, how many medications, what medications. I think we're going to find some correlations to the medications that Lindsay Clancy was on and the medications that some of the other big crime people over the last decade that we've seen do like big public crimes like this. I guess to say this in another way, a lot of the people that are doing some of these crazy things are on crazy medications. It's a little bit weird. There might be a correlation. I don't know. We're going to find out, okay? I'm going to look more into this tonight at some point. I wonder if Cass even knows about this. I wonder if Cass knows about it. I bet Cass... You guys got to realize something about my wife. She loves this stuff. I bet I'm going to have her on. She's going to come on and we're going to have the conversation. Cass freaking... Oh, my God. All she listens to is true crime, trials, investigations. She is addicted to these things. Like, I know you ladies are. All the ladies are. Right? All the guys are just like, dude, does my lawnmower start? I don't know, man. Fuck, I don't know. We just got too much other shit. We got like different shit, you know? We're like trying to figure out how to put oil in a lawnmower. I don't know. I need weed whacker string. I don't know. We got weird shit that we obsess over. But the ladies, for some reason, you guys love these trials, dude. You guys love. How about the Amber Heard Johnny Cash trial, huh? The Amber Heard Johnny Cash trial? God. Cass was all over that. She's like, oh my God. I didn't give a fuck. I was just like, let me know what happens at the end, right? Is Johnny Cash guilty or not? So I love it. I love you ladies. I love that ladies love this stuff. It tickles me to death when Cass comes and tells me all the updates on everything. I don't know why she's not involved in this yet. I don't know why I haven't heard about this from my wife. We're going to find out when she wakes up. I don't know. Let's go get some shit done. Let's go get it done. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, beautiful people. Johnny who? Johnny who? That's how you have a conversation, by the way. That's how you have a conversation. Because you guys wanted to beat me up so bad. And you withheld. You withheld a little bit. So thank you. It was nice. That's why I have the disclaimer with it, guys. I have to say, hey, by the way, you'll be very safe in life if you just claim ignorant. It's kind of a little bit ironic that I just said you can claim ignorance or unknowing about something and you'll be protected, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean, guys. Hey, this is fun. What's the next one we should go into, guys? What's the next public freaking thing right now going on? Or is this the one? Is this the one? Is this the one? Yeah, Tiff's hothead. Watch out for Tiff. Watch out for Tiff, guys. I feel like this is the one, huh? This has got everybody's on the edge of their seat. When we watched the replays for the Johnny Cash thing, that was fun to watch after the fact. I wasn't involved as it was happening. I don't match. I don't fucking. How do you match? Pineapples. It's pineapples, yeah. There's no, what is a seabell? There's no shells. Oh, yeah. What the fuck is a seabell? I don't know what I have on. What do I have on, guys? I got a, oh yeah, seashells. Yeah, seashell. Oh, that's a snail. It's a snail. It's a little snail. I don't know, man. Dude, I just like to wear clothes that make me feel good. I think matching is overrated. I really do. I have never, ever been able to match. I can't match, guys. Cass knows it, I know it. I think matching clothes is a skill. I think it's like something you're born with. Because I've never been able to match, guys. I will put brown, black, and orange in one outfit. Like, I've always thought that that brown and black goes together, or black and blue. And apparently that's not a thing. I don't know. Can they match? I don't know. I'm bad at it, guys. I think it's overrated too. I just like to be comfortable, man. I like to feel good. I don't want to let the chickens out, but I need to check their food levels. All right, we're gonna harvest the cucumbers first. Forget all that other stuff, okay? Yeah, you can get behind it. You can get behind it. Get behind it. Tiff likes being behind, guys. She likes the behind stuff. All right. Yeah, she's getting behind it. Cass, you got to get into this, baby. You got to. Cass has got to get into the freaking Lindsay Clancy trial. All right, we're gonna feed them later. Coconut water. Everything's wet, guys. Everything's wet. I can't even. We had water fall from the sky last night, and so everything's soaking wet today. Oh my God, this is crazy, guys. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is insane. I need my clippers. Hang on. I think this is our last round of cucumbers today. Last round. Hey, this harvest is brought to you by Once Upon a Time. No, shit. This harvest is brought to you by Once Upon a Coconut water. The best water. Mother Nature's hydration. Hydration the way it should be. Straight from the nut. Hydration the way it should be. Straight from the nut. Everybody drink up. Everybody bust a nut. Ooh, creamy. Ooh, salty. All right. I was very surprised, and I say surprised just again out of ignorance. I was very surprised at the amount of mothers in the chat earlier that were very understanding of where Lindsay was coming from. I thought everybody was going to be totally against Lindsay. But you know what's funny? Halfway through that, I kind of was starting to understand where she was coming from. Not saying she was right. Not saying she was right if she did that. But I'm saying that, like, clearly she needed help. Clearly. And there's more to blame than just Lindsay. There's more to blame than just Lindsay. Carson, thank you so much. Okay. Let's go get some cucumbers. Let's go get some cucumbers. No, there's no cows. Just sheep. Just sheep. All right, guys. You guys are gonna make a little home right here, okay? Right here. We're gonna get a lot, guys. This is probably, you know, I say it every harvest that this is gonna be the biggest one. I don't know if this is gonna be the biggest one, but yeah, we're gonna get a bunch. Let's see what we got. So I'm gonna put them all in this basket. We're making homemade pickles this weekend, probably Saturday. Guys, everybody that's clicking the follow button, thank you guys so much. Anybody that's subbing, that's subscribing, thank you guys so much. Once you sub, come back in the chat and say subbed. Let me know, guys. Let me know, guys. Once you sub, come back in the chat and say subbed. K-Rob, we don't sell anything yet, man. This is the first year where I'm starting to feel like we need to do that, man. Holy crap, guys. Are these poisonous? Oh my God. What the heck? Look at that. That means I'm overwatering the garden. There's too much moisture. That's a big clump of friggin' mushrooms, guys. I'm not cooking those. Cooking those? I'm terrified to eat mushrooms from the ground. Like, you have no idea. Ew. You would just saute those up? All right, let's get some cucumbers, guys. Let's see what we got, guys. Oh, shit. Oh, my God, guys. This is going to be so hard. This is going to be so hard. Oh, my God. I can't even get to my garden. I can't even get to my freaking garden. Look at this. I can't even get to the backside of the cucumbers. That's a pumpkin plant. I'm covering the whole freaking ground, so I got to come from this side. Damn, dude. Damn, man. Yeah, the pumpkins are blowing up. All right. Where'd my scissors go? All right, we're going to start on one plant at a time. I'm going to go over here. We're good. They're already flowering. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're flowering like crazy. Holy shit. Oh, my God. Here's the first one. Oh, that's overdone. That's over. Look how big that is. We're going to use this one. We'll turn it into pickles. But it's a little big. It's going to have some big seeds. But we're going to do it anyways. Hey, whatever your favorite vegetable is to eat or grow. If we got any gardeners in the chat, tell me your favorite vegetable, guys. I'm sure we have it in this garden. We have a lot of stuff in here, guys. A lot of different stuff. Tell me what your favorite vegetable is in the chat, guys. Your favorite thing to grow. Your favorite thing to grow. There's another one. Ow. They're extremely prickly. Oh, wow. Here we go. Here we go, guys. That's a good one. Tomatoes. Yeah. We do grow watermelon. I've got some watermelon behind me. I'd say we get about 15, 20 watermelon this year, give or take. We got quite a few of them fruiting up. Good size. These are good, guys. Little big, little big. We've waited a little bit too long, but what do you do? Oh, that's perfect. That's a perfect pickling cucumber, huh? It's a perfect guy. Dang, I got a little prickly in my finger. All right. Another one. Damn, that's all off of one plant, guys. One plant, we've got like 8 already. Damn. Cucumbers are like the hardest thing in the world to harvest, guys. You have to like get in here and just hope and pray. Oh, that's a weird deformed one. They are big. They're a little big. They're a little too big. We do the best, right? Do the best we can. Little mini cucumbers. Oh yeah, they're overgrown. They're overgrown. But you know what? We're still gonna make pickles with it, and we're gonna love it. It's gonna be delicious. Sometimes they're overgrown, sometimes they're not. You want to see an overgrown pickle? Look at this. This one you want to throw out, guys. When it turns yellow, that's kind of the rule that we live by. If it's yellow like this, you don't want to. You're not even gonna. We're not even gonna eat that. The seeds are gigantic. He's way too overgrown. Yellow. So we'll feed this to the chickens. Oh, it smells good though. Hey, I mean, it's still good. You can still eat it. It's a cucumber. It smells good. It's firm. It's juicy. It's just not going to make good pickles. And we're going for pickles, baby. Little mini guys. Can you give it to the sheep? Somebody look up if you can give pickles or cucumbers to sheep, guys. I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can. I'm sure you can. Yeah, I'm sure you